Okay, so why did you decide to come to college?
Because it's the biggest way to secure opportunity.
To gain more experience.
My parents wanted me to.
Do you believe a degree guarantees a job?
Absolutely not.
No.
I don't think it guarantees you a job.
If I could show you a YouTube channel that helped learn skills that aren't taught in college, like interpersonal skills, leadership, financial management, do you think that'd be helpful?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think that would help a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like something I would watch.
Okay, so why did you decide to come to college?
I came to college mostly because it's the biggest way to secure opportunity, especially, today in America. It's an excellent way to invest in yourself, especially if you don't exactly know a lot about maybe yourself, maybe whatever you want to do. It gives you like a longer runway, more experience, more information so that you can find where you're going to fit in society as a whole, I guess.
I decided to come to college to gain more experience and be an adult, or try to figure out how to be an adult and figure out like my direction in life, I guess.
My parents wanted me to, and I think it's a smart decision. So.
Okay, parents want them to. Smart decision. Why do you think it's a smart decision?
Leads to money, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, are you sure about that?
I mean, I would like to think so. Yeah, you're paying enough.
You are paying enough. I would agree with that. So
there's also a lot more opportunities in college too, like to get into like the workforce.
Do you believe a degree guarantees a job?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because one, you're not guaranteed because there's competition. You have to compete with other people within the same degree. You may have gotten a degree that when you started your degree, it was a field that was growing or it was really stable. It could have been a new technology that came out that destroyed that industry.
Yeah.
So anything like that. And just there's a lot of businesses that want a lot of experience prior to hiring someone. I think everyone's experienced this. You go on Indeed or another job board and it's like, oh, this is perfect for me. And then you see like, we want 3 years of experience. It's like, well, how am I supposed to get that if you won't hire me? So I know it, and I think the degree is important, obviously, but the internships are just as important. If there's a lot of majors where if you don't do an internship, geography is one of them. For any geography majors watching this, do an internship. You will not get a job if you don't.
Yeah, literally you will not get a job if you don't.
No, I don't think it guarantees you a job. I think it helps you with more opportunities to get jobs, but I mean, some people don't even like use their degrees in like the jobs they are in right now. Like you never know what you're gonna do. You don't know where your life is gonna like end up. You don't know what your future looks like from the beginning.
No.
Why not?
Degree qualifies you for it. I think there's a lot more that goes into actually getting a job, like interpersonal skills and stuff like that.
What do you think employers look for? Top 3 things for when you graduate?
I would assume GPA plays a pretty big part. How much you were involved in college, I would assume. Internships, if you did any. I guess those would be 3.
Okay, so internships could reflect some good things, but usually the qualities are actually leadership and communication skills.
Okay.
Do you think those are taught in the classroom?
I honestly wouldn't say in a classroom, but I would say outside of college, yeah. I meet like at least 2 new people every single day. That's kind of like what college is. So
I love that.
I would say outside of college, not like in the classrooms itself.
I guess they look at grades, your GPA, if you did any like extracurriculars, if you were in leadership roles, that type of stuff.
What do you think are 3 things that you'd like to learn about, or that maybe you've heard about that you need to be successful that aren't taught in school?
Probably how to manage your money, or what each major can bring, like every job that's in each major, how credit works. That would be nice. Anything about how to actually be an adult or figure out what you like. Instead of asking, like when you talk to a career counselor, they ask you, what do you like? The question is, what are you good at? Because that's really the question that's going to get you where you need to go, because you can like a lot of things. So yeah.
What are you good at? I like that for sure.
Time management, motivation,
Okay.
studying habits.
Studying habits.
Yeah.
Okay. So if there was like a YouTube channel or a podcast that kind of filled that gap, that helped you,
Right.
make sure, like, from someone who was just there, who relatively was successful, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that'd be something you'd listen to, be helpful, beneficial to make sure that you're making good decisions?
Yeah, I think that would help a lot. Yeah, it sounds like something I would watch.
Definitely.
Sound pretty cool?
Sounds pretty cool.
Are you going to subscribe and follow our channel?
What is it? What's the name?
It's The Knowledge Gap.
All right.
We're doing it. Subscriber, here we go.
I would need a heavy recommendation. I think that in order for people to learn stuff, it has to come from a place of emotional engagement. And so, if it was something that I was already thinking about, then, I probably wouldn't need it. But if it's something that I wasn't thinking about and it came from a recommendation of a friend, I think that would be helpful.
Yeah, okay, but the content, like something that sort of bridges that gap between what you're not taught in the classroom and what to be.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It should be a class. like, honestly.
Okay, but if there was a podcast or like a YouTube channel that was basically that class for free that college student could listen to, would you listen to that?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Awesome.
That's literally what our podcast is about. That's what our YouTube channel is all about. It's the knowledge gap. We cover literally the difference between what you learn in school, what you need for real life in your 20s, so you can have a really successful 20s, because doing college the wrong way sucks. But doing it the right way, like you're talking about, really beneficial, right?
Yeah.
Getting all those degrees, getting all those internships and learning that mentality stuff. So good. So James, thank you so much. You crushed it, bro.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.